It is very easy to call Jauhar a suicide, but do you have the courage to hear about the brutality that came before it? Because if you hear the whole truth, perhaps the word Jauhar will not seem like suicide to you, but rather a sacrifice, a renunciation, and an act of self-respect by women. The story of Jauhar begins in Rajasthan, at Chittorgarh fort. The very mention of this fort reminds most people of Rani Padmini and the Jauhar of 16,000 women. However, very few people know that Jauhar did not take place just once in Chittorgarh. It happened 3 times. Between 1303 and 1568, over 264 years, this fort witnessed 3 great acts of Jauhar. The first Jauhar took place in 1303 during the invasion of the jihadi Alauddin Khilji, when Rani Padmavati, wife of Rana Ratan Singh, performed Jauhar with 16,000 women. The second Jauhar took place in 1535 during the invasion of Bahadur Shah Gujarati, when Rani Karnavati, wife of Rana Sanga, performed Jauhar with 13,000 women. The third Jauhar took place in 1568 during the invasion of the jihadi Akbar, when Phul Kabar, wife of Rana Uday Singh, chose to die with 7,000 women. To escape the cruelty of the Muslim invaders and to protect their self-respect, more than 36,000 women entered the fire alive at Chittorgarh. This story was not limited to Chittorgarh alone. Earlier, in 1294, the first Jauhar in India took place in Jaisalmer, where 24,000 women of the Bhati dynasty performed Jauhar to escape the jihadi Alauddin Khilji. And in 1327, when Muhammad bin Tughlaq invaded the kingdom of Kampili, Jauhar also occurred in South India. The primary reason behind Jauhar was the cruelty of the Muslim invaders. After winning battles, the jihadists did not merely plunder kingdoms and wealth, they also committed inhuman atrocities on the women and children of defeated Hindu warriors. Women were taken captive, forcibly converted to Islam, married off and kept in harems. Similarly, in 1299, after the defeat of the Waghela king Karn of Gujarat, the jihadist Alauddin Khilji abducted Queen Kamala Devi and forcibly included her in his harem. He forcibly converted her daughter Deval Devi to Islam and married her to his son Khizr Khan. After Khizr Khan's death, Deval Devi was successively held captive by Shadib and Kutubuddin. These jihadists even committed heinous acts with the corpses of women who had committed suicide. This is why these brave women chose Jauhar, which for them was not just a word but was associated with sacrifice, renunciation and self-respect. Before Jauhar, the women would perform the 16 traditional adornments, Sola Shringar, and then enter the fire pit. For this purpose, kings would prepare Jauhar platforms 40 to 50 feet deep using sandalwood, firewood, coconuts and clarified butter, ghee. In 1958-59, the Archaeological Survey of India during excavations in the Vijay Stambh area found ashes, bones, lac bangles and a pit. According to them, more than 40,000 women died in this pit. Since then, a tribute ceremony is held every year at the Jauhar Memorial Site in Chittorgarh Fort, which describes this historic Jauhar not as suicide but as the ultimate decision to protect one's self-respect.